welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be washing 3 of the BRATZ dolls, and these girls have blonde hair. I have 2 here. You can see this one here has the freckles, and she has the beautiful blue eyes and the light pink lipstick, and she has some pink in her hair as well. I don't know if you can see that. She has a braid, which I don't want to take out. I'm going to leave that. Her hair is actually pretty bad. It has quite a lot of knots underneath. It's quite a mess. And you can see here, there's quite a bit of knotting. And there's another one that I have as well. She is also with the freckles. She has blue eyes, but there is a difference in the faces. If I just move their hair, you can see that this second one here actually doesn't have any pink in her hair. It's all platinum, and she has the eyebrows, which are more arched. So this one here looks a little bit more innocent. Okay, and here are their shoes. So this one has the boots, really nice. And this one here has the blue runner, blue and pink. You can see they have similar bodies, hands, the knees both bend. But another difference is the lip color. This one here is more coral, and this one here is a light pink. Now, this doll has a part on the side, as you can see there, and it goes all the way to the back. So obviously, this is going to be 2 ponytails, or 2 pigtails, one on each side. Okay, now, this doll doesn't have as much of the knotting, but she needs just a little bit of work to make her hair perfect, the way it should be. Alright, so there she is, and we have one more that I'm going to be doing. I have one of the hairstyling BRATZ. So I don't know what you guys call these, but this one here is really beautiful. She has the nice big lips, which are more of a lilac actually, because my nail polish is a very light pink, but the lips, you can see the difference in the color there, and they're lined with what I would call kind of like a magenta purplish color. She's got those gorgeous eyes, almond shaped eyes, and the nice tan skin color. And you can see both sides. She does have one earring on this side, and she's got the arms that move, and you can see there the black top and a belt. Okay, so that is number 3. Now she has short hair. It's very nice and soft, very soft, and just that it's not very thick. So I've got to do something with this, because there are some areas that really need to be styled so that it'll look a lot more pretty. Now here it seems that she does have a part. There's an area here which you probably can't see, but I'm going to have to find that, and then I will put that in place a little bit better. Okay, so she's a gorgeous doll. Now this one here also has a very cute beauty dot right there by her eye. That's adorable. And she's a very beautiful doll. Okay, so we will do her, get her hair done, and we've got these 2 as well. You can see the size difference, and if I put them together full length, let me see if I can just adjust this, and you can see actually the size there. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is to just clean off their faces, and I will do an in-depth cleaning of their hair, and then we will moisturize it and treat it in order to make it look as silky as possible. So here is our doll number 1 with the braid, and she really isn't very dirty at all. If you see her face and her body, it's pretty clean, and you can see there the marking on the back there. Anyway, so let's get started doing her shampoo and her face as well. Alright, so I've gotten out most of the dirt and dust, and next I'm going to go in with step 2, which is going to be more of a hydrating shampoo. You can see how dry and tangled the hair is, and I can feel it. It's very rough and extremely dry. Alright, so let's get some moisture into this hair. And I'm using this intensive repair shampoo that I have used myself as well. It's really good. It's very nourishing and hydrating, and it kind of makes your hair silky before even using the conditioner. So I'm going to use this on this doll's hair and see how it goes. And it smells so good. But this doll definitely needs a full treatment because this hair is extremely dry. It feels like straw. So we're going to have to definitely infuse some moisture, some emollients, and even do the hot water treatment in order to make her hair look smooth again. But she's definitely getting cleaned up with all these suds and bubbles. Alright, so this smells so good, but I'm going to rinse her off. Alright, make sure I get this braid as well. Okay, and I'm going to rinse it. So make sure that you do get all the shampoo suds out. That way, when we treat her hair with the conditioner and or fabric softener, that way it'll stay in much better because it won't be washed out with any remaining shampoo. So I'm going to go on now to the next doll. We're going to wash all their hair, and then we're going to do the treatment, the conditioning treatment. So there's our first doll all washed up. Step number 1, shampoo. And we're moving on to our second doll. This is doll number 2, and this is the one that has a part all the way to the back here, and she will have 2 pigtails. Alright, let's wash her up. Alright, she's ready for her shampoo now, moisturizing shampoo, but you can see this doll has her hair in way better condition. You can see that it's almost silky, but it just needs a little bit of work to bring it back to what it should be. It's time for our Yasmin doll here to have her shampoo. So let's get started. So here I have a little bit of toothpaste, and I'm just going to squeeze that on there, and hopefully this will get rid of that mark or just discoloration right here. Hopefully this is going to actually remove every bit of dirt, but let me see. And now she's going to get the shampoo, which is going to help to hydrate her hair. So I'm going to use this one here. Now this is a moisturizing shampoo, and I actually tried this on my hair. This one is an almond, supposedly an almond shampoo, and it's supposed to help with frizziness, but I found it a little bit heavy for my hair, but I'm going to try it out. It's supposed to add shine and to make the hair more smooth. Okay, so that is extremely hot water. I find that when I boil water in my Corel pot, that it gets hotter than when I boil it in a steel kettle. Alright, so let's try this out and see if it works. Alright, so it feels really good and smooth. Let me see how it feels to the touch. Oh wow. Alright, I'm going to put it in a little bit longer. And I will put in both dolls. Now I did notice a difference. This doll's hair was actually quite smooth, but she's getting the treatment as well. Now let's rinse them off with cold water. Alright, there they are. They're all rinsed off and the hair feels really good. It feels pretty silky. There's no knots. So I am going to dry these dolls off and I will be right back to show you the result of how their hair turns out looking when it's dry. I'll be right back. Alright, so I let the hair dry. My plan was to just let it dry overnight, but unfortunately things got really busy for me and I'm actually surprised that I even have time now to get this done to show you guys what happened. But anyhow, so this is the result and you can see how beautifully straight and silky the hair is now, and it's just amazing the result that you get from that hot water treatment. Alright, so there she is, and it's just gorgeous. Look at how silky that is. Alright, so this is the one with the coral lips, and let me show you the other one here. Alright, so this is my BRATZ doll that actually had the worst of the knots, and just check it out now. It is totally knot free and totally dry, and it's completely straight. It's just amazing. Now I prefer, rather than using these brushes, I like to use this one here. This is a boar bristle brush, and I'll show you in the next video a little bit closer, but these are really good for getting out knots. Alright, so there we go, and you can see how beautiful her hair turned out compared to the before. I will put in a clip there for you to see how it was and how beautifully silky it is now. It's just gorgeous. Alright, so I'm really happy with the results of this hot water, boiling water treatment. And okay, there's one more. And there it is, it's just gorgeous. And the final one here is the jasmine, and of course it turned out really nice as well. with the hot water treatment. This one didn't have as much knotting, but just look at how shiny that is. It's just gorgeous. And just brush right through. She had her conditioning treatment as well, and I put her in the boiling water, and it's just gorgeous. So there's a mark there at the back that you can see, and she has that full, body to the hips with her little belt, the moving arms, and just really beautiful. Now, you guys can actually find me on eBay. I will put a link in the description of the video, and I hope to see you there. Just send me a message and say hello. And then also let me know if any of you have these dolls. Let me know what kind of result you get. And I actually am not sure why these two are different, but I'm not sure if they have a different name. Let me show you their marks, just so that you can see. This one here has the writing also on the back of her head. She has some writing as well. And again, those gorgeous furry white boots. And then the bottom we have here, it says the BRATZ on it, on both. And we have this one. She has the pink streaks or highlights in her hair, but not too much. It's really nice because she is blonde. I'd say she's maybe, I guess 80% blonde, or maybe 85%, but there's just a little bit of pink in there. It makes it just so beautiful, but just not too much. All right, so she's so beautiful. She has a little bit of sparkle on her eyes right here. I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a tiny bit of sparkle there. You might be able to see that. And then this one here is beautiful as well, but she has those arched eyebrows. So it's a bit different, the look that she has. And she's all blonde, just a platinum blonde. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And I will show you exactly what the marks are on the back of her body. They both have the pink underwear. And this doll has the adorable blue runners, kind of like a turquoise kind of blue. And then there's pink at the bottom with the B for BRATZ. They've got crisscross laces here. She's got socks. And then you can see the bottom as well. So they're both beautiful. And the last one that we did here, the Yasmin doll, and she's gorgeous as well. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to be doing some other dolls as well. I have another one here, and this one has extremely fine hair. It's very fine and just kind of like a flyaway quality of hair. Very, very thin. It's not silky like these BRATZ dolls. The quality of this hair is way different. I'm guessing this might be that either Saran, or I think it's called Kankalon. So I need to be really careful with this Barbie here. She has those gorgeous eyes, kind of like an aqua color, really light, and the pink lips, and she's got these bangs. It's really cute. And so I've got to do something about this hair because it looks really messy the way it is. It's a nice length, but it just doesn't look great. Alright, so you can see in there, and there it is. You can see those knots right under there. And this hair is very light. Very, very light. I also have another one, this one here, and her face is a little bit different actually. I've been looking for this Barbie online to see which one, what her name is. She has the red lips. Let me just show you. She's got red lips and the eyes are blue. Her nose looks like it's a little bit more where it sticks out a bit more. But I haven't been able to find one the same. But she does have that same quality of hair. It's just really thin and it's kind of like flyaway hair. So like I said, I'm not really sure if this is either the Saran or if this is that Kankalon. I think it's pronounced Kankalon, something like that. But it does have a bit of knotting. It's nice and long. It goes all the way down, you know, to her, past her waist. And this Barbie is, I don't know if you can see that on the back. And there you can see the back of her neck. So I've got to do something with these two. And it's probably going to be the same treatment because they both have that very light, thin, very, very fine hair. So I don't want to damage it. You can notice that actually one of them, the hair is a little bit more golden, a little bit darker, more natural looking. And this one, her hair is almost like a platinum. Let me just put these out so that you can actually see their full body. But they both have the bendable knees. And this one here does not have, this one has the white underwear, but this one looks like she's a little bit taller. If I put them together, it looks like her shoulder is just a little bit higher from here, but they're almost the same. They're very similar. The body is different by this area here, the hips. You can see that this one has a different style of joint and their faces are a little bit different. So I am really curious, like I said, about this one here. You can see her face there. If any of you know which Barbie this one here is, just leave me a comment and that would actually be fun to know. Alright, so I'm going to leave you all my links in the description and I'm going to wait to hear what you all have to say. Remember to subscribe and I hope to have you back again soon. Alright, thank you so much for joining me and that's it for today. Bye now. I'm just going to clean off their face a little bit, so I'm going to use some rubbing alcohol, but I'm not going to go over the eyes or the lips.